Dear scholars, here is our next poem 2.3, Somebody's Mother. This poem is written by Mary O'Brien. In this poem, the poetess has expressed the condition of a helpless old woman who is willing to cross the road and there is no one to support her in the crowd. This poem depicts values of love and care for others, and seeing that helpless woman, poetess thought she is also a mother of someone. She is somebody's mother. So why people are not helping her? And that the poet tried to explain, tried to describe through this poem. And here poetess giving us message that we must think of a woman who is somebody's mother. We must be giving helping hands, love and care for other women as well as any other person who is needy. So we will learn in detail the thought of the poem, the thought of the poetess and the message of the poem. Before it, let us see warming up activities, pre-lesson activities. What is it? First, read the following proverb that has a biblical reference. Here biblical means related to Bible. So we have to find the proverb as like the given one which is from Bible. Let us see that proverb. Do unto others as you would have others to do unto you. Here the word unto means to. So what is it? Do to others as you would have others to do to you. So whatever you expect from others, same you first do with others. It is the meaning of this proverb. Now find at least 5 other proverbs or axioms, quotations which convey the same message. Search the internet or dictionary of proverb. So let me provide some examples. For example, treat people as you would like to be treated. Another one, as you sow, so shall you reap. So these are the 2 examples. You have to find 3 more. So in all, find 5 proverbs or axioms or quotations that convey the same meaning, same message. Second activity, study the following sets of words. Set A, pleased, happy, joyful, ecstatic. Set B, letter, word, sentence, paragraph. What do you understand after reading these words or sets of these words? That is, the words are arranged in ascending order of their they are arranged in ascending order. How ascending? For example, let us discuss about set B, which is easier. Letter is the symbol. Arranging some of the letters, we form word. Arranging words in proper order, we form sentence, and arranging sentences in order, we form a paragraph. So what is it? All these are mentioned in the ascending order of their use. So what you have to do? Let us see. Note, the words in these sets are arranged in an ascending order, each word showing a higher degree than the previous one. Now rearrange the following groups of words in ascending order. First, here are the words adult, aged, infant and youth. So who will be the smallest one, or which word will be written, can be written at the first position? So what is it? Infant, first word. Who is elder, or which word can be considered as the next step, higher degree of infant? What is it? Youth. Next one, adult, and the last, aged. So this is what about the words given here in ascending order. Next one, cold, freezing, cool, chill. What will be the first one? It is cool. Next, chill. Next one, cold, and the last, freezing. So this is the ascending order of these words. The same way you have to write for C and D. Next, prepare similar word chains using the following ideas. Now here we have to write about the words given over here and their higher degrees we have to write ahead them. The first one is given, we have to write next 3 degrees, next 3 higher degrees in ascending order. So it is about rain. First, drizzle. What is, or what word will be the higher degree after drizzle? So what is it? Shower. What is next? It is downpour. And the next, deluge. DELUGE. Next, wind, breeze. Next degree, drought, DRAUGST. Next one, gale, GALE. And the next one is cyclone or hurricane. So this is what about the words related to rain and wind in ascending order. So in this way you have to write for all the other words as per their higher degrees. I hope you all will understand the provided explanation, and accordingly you will easily complete the activities given in warming up of this poem.